All right, greetings. We are Fellowship Gaming, here to entertain you with yet another tale of daring, disaster, and dimwits. So please grab your favorite drink, perhaps a snack, and let's regale you with songs of our misdeeds. I am your ever-prepared GM, Brian, and I have somehow convinced everyone try out a new RPG. We're going to try out the official Alien RPG from the Alien movie franchise.
It's one I was oddly looking at buying when it was being developed. I'm like, huh, that would be kind of cool.
The only one I have not seen is Romulus, and I haven't seen the new Alien Earth series.
I've heard it.
Yeah, I've heard.
I've heard
have
it's
a-
fan-freaking-tastic.
Yeah, I have a buddy that's he's like big Alien fan. He literally spent like $4,000 or $5,000 on like a 3-foot alien statue from Japan. I'm like,
Why? I like Alien's a fantastic monster. At no way, shape, or form am I having it in my house that I'm gonna walk around in the dark and I'm gonna punch it and it's gonna hurt.
It's even worse when it punches you. You're like, what
No, I've been watching a bunch of Texas Bushman
oh yeah.
shorts. Sorry, have you finished your thing?
Nah,
Okay, sorry.
enough that we're
Enough that we're
going
good.
to
we've
continue from here.
introduced.
Okay.
I haven't told the folks at home what we're going to do, but that's okay.
Okay. I've been watching a lot of Texas
Also,
Bushman
check
stuff.
us out on YouTube.
Yes, do that. And every time I watch it, I'm like, how does nobody punch the dude? And he gets punched. There's times where he does get punched, but he's just like, the guy's like, oh, I'm sorry, buddy. I'm like, but like, he jumps out. I'm like, bam. Apologies. Because I've done it.
Okay, back to
So-
you, Brian.
So tonight's agenda is basically some homework. We're going to do some session zeroing for deciding what sort of adventure, how long we're going to take to do it, to do our little venture into the alien world for Spooktober coming up. But we're going to, so going to figure out what kind of adventure our players want. I'm going to try and accommodate that, as well as we're going to go over how character creation works and any questions along the way that they'll have. I will hopefully be able to answer.
Awesome.
Alright. So, system basically allows for anything you might expect from the Aliens movie
Okay.
media. So, you guys can be little civilian space truckers like in the first movie. You can be all Marines and medics going down to clear out an infestation. You can have like a couple Marines guarding some scientists who are working for a company, as I put on my sheet, a redacted company, because I'm like, I don't know who you're working for yet. So the game is pretty. The game is pretty flexible in that way. So, like, you could all be kids surviving surviving a colony that's been overrun.
Heck yeah.
We can do all sorts of things with this. Corporate conspiracies. One of you is an android and is slowly killing each other off. We could do that. I didn't put in the sheet, but there are rules for androids and they have their own mechanics. Well, not personal mechanics, but they're different from the regular
They
humans.
die different.
They're
They're created different.
They're a bit stronger, and They have better attributes than a human does. And there's a mechanic we haven't talked about called stress that we'll go into. Androids don't get stress. But also another mechanic we haven't gotten to, androids can never push a roll.
Ooh.
So there's some downsides to being an android, but you start out stronger and you get your regular android bonuses, like you're less likely to be eaten by an alien unless you fight one and then they'll kill you.
Yeah.
But generally, media-wise, the aliens are like, whatever.
It's because I don't think they can sense them.
It depends on the writer, as in all things.
Mm-hmm.
But they have like electrical senses like a human does, which is one way, and then they do give off thermo, so predators can see them.
Okay.
So yeah, so they're not. I mean, they get attacked by aliens all the time in the movies. They just survive.
They just don't want to eat them.
Well,
I'm
they
trying to
can't-
think of when they like I'm thinking of like Ian Holm being attacked, and I don't remember him being attacked. He was just killed by Ripley. Spoilers.
Well,
Yeah.
Ian
Yeah.
Holm wasn't. Was he an android? I thought.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
he is
you're
the
right.
android.
Alien, he was an
But I
android,
was like,
and the crew killed him.
Yeah.
In the second one, in the second movie, the alien queen killed the android.
Yeah,
Which was
Yeah, but she
who?
was just aiming for whoever was closest.
correct.
She wasn't making distinction.
Well, and the alien queen is strong enough that it doesn't matter. She just cleaves.
yeah,
If you're in the way, you're fucked. Like, well, all right.
yeah. That's the key. Is she was very much a, you're in the way, get out of the way.
Yeah.
And she didn't really kill him, she just ripped him in half.
Well,
That
would
would've
have
killed any normal
anything
human.
else,
It would have, but since the guy was an android, he didn't die.
I know.
and
But
he didn't
you
die
know,
until the third movie?
also,
Oh no,
I
I did
don't
that
remember
extra
the
hit watch now
Indra and the
Oh.
while I was away
okay.
because I can't automate it on my
Okay.
computer.
Okay.
but most notably, I think about like, what is it, like Prometheus and stuff. Where
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
the alien, it's like, I would kill you, but there's a tasty human over there, type of thing, and they get to be weird and freaky with each other. So,
I'm glad I quit after Prometheus.
mm,
To me, Prometheus failed in every regard.
It was not a great offshoot. I'm still holding out plans for Romulus because that's the last of the three. But the second one of that one, which is what I can't remember what it's called,
The one that starts with an I,
Icarus or something like that.
something like that.
It
I watched all of from both sides of the cinematic universe. I watched all the movies when we were in Big Bear or Bear Lake. Big Bear's in California, different place. But I can't. I can remember the whole of it, but I can't piece the movies.
yeah.
Except like Primal or whatever it's called.
Prometheus is the first one.
No. The Native American one, which was my favorite.
Prey.
Prey. That's it. I knew it started with a P.
Yeah.
Primal Prey.
I have
whatever.
not seen that one yet.
So good. So
Okay.
good.
Well,
And then
okay.
there was the one immediately after that where it's more modern, but it's like 1989 or something like that, which happens just after the Donald Glover, or not, is it Donald Glover?
You talking about Predators series?
Yeah. Well, because they're in the same universe. No, don't
Yes,
you
they
fucking dare. They literally, the xenomorphs and the humans are the greatest prey for the predator, and that's literally it. I watched all of the movies, is what I'm saying. It was
Yeah.
a 24
Yeah.
hour.
Yeah.
And I can't place
It's
the individual.
implied and then horribly determined in the Alien versus Predator film. It made no sense.
that's because they didn't really try and follow the books.
Yeah, they tried to follow
The
no
books.
lore.
I enjoyed
Are
the first
actually
one.
really good.
Okay.
There's Alien versus Predator 2, isn't there? There's
Oh, do not
oh
watch
God,
it.
don't.
Holy crap.
There's
Save
a-
yourself.
It's bad.
Those
and then
are
there's-
hours I can never get back.
It's
think
also
I've
like
watched-
horrific.
It
What?
is horrific.
It's got
There-
different types of body horror.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's
I can't watch the pregnancy ward scene ever
No,
again.
100%.
no, absolutely not.
And that's. I think there's also a potential. It might be Romulus that I'm thinking of. There's a lady who has it. She
That's in Prometheus.
Prometheus.
She
Okay,
cuts
the
it
alien
out of
C-section,
her. I'm
and
like,
then-
watch
yeah,
it. I was like,
yeah.
oh my dear Katie
Yeah.
Ann,
I was
what
like-
are you doing, woman?
How did you get this through? Holy shit!
Well, she's like, I looked at it, like, I watched that scene again because I was like, I was looking down on it, like, what did I just miss? Holy crap! Watch that again. What? No, one more time.
Yeah.
I thought the funniest thing about that scene, though, was that, like, the anime machine, because it was like, oh, I'm only geared towards guys. I was like, yeah, I don't know what you're dealing with. You and your weird female physiology. And I'm just like, really, like,
Well, the one I remember.
you couldn't afford a little bit more information to include how females work.
Someone argued
Which
that
would arguably be more important.
Yeah.
I'm going to interrupt you for a second, and then I'm going to kick back to you. Someone argued that because Idris Elba sets up a Christmas tree, Alien Prometheus is a Christmas movie. Go.
The one that I remember is they dropped everybody into this one world, Alien versus Predator. And one of them was, they couldn't figure out why this guy was sent with them and found out he was a serial killer at the very end.
Predators.
Oh yeah.
That one's called Predators, and it's on my list. I haven't watched it yet. I haven't watched most of the Predator side.
I enjoy Predator.
Predators, I didn't get into them because of what Arnold said about the first one and why he didn't kill the Predator in it.
Why? I don't know what he said.
He said, I'm only human. That thing's a monster.
Yeah.
That's valid.
And so all these ones where people who are not a badass elite commando are killing Predators, I'm like, nah.
Well, I think so. If I remember correctly, he was supposed to explode it, and then they wrote it out because the not the scriptwriter but the producer or whatever wanted that one to specifically survive to then have a continuation.
Yeah.
But of course they bypassed that entirely. The second Predators was
Honestly, Concrete Jungle was not good.
I mean, it was fine for what it was. It was Die Hard with aliens. It's like,
Yes.
call it what it was. A spade is a spade. But it's got one of the best heroes. I call him Donald Glover. That's not his name because Donald Glover is the Troy and Abed.
Yeah.
I know they're related, but I can't remember.
They're not related.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Danny Glover.
Danny Glover.
Danny-
not related to Donald
I'm
Glover.
pretty sure Donald Glover is like Danny Glover's nephew or something. I'm almost certain. It doesn't matter, but you know who I mean.
Matters to my autistic butt.
Yeah, it's fine.
Whose car is that?
God, I hope it's not mine.
I'll look.
It's
Never
good.
mind.
Mine would still be going. 'Cause I have-
All of ours would still be
that's
going.
fair. No, it just blows up. Well, I guess it's a.
I hope
I'll
not.
give you a ride home.
But
if
anyways,
that happens.
it sets up the rest of the in my opinion, every Predator / Alien movie has something about it that is redeeming. Am I wrong? It's fine if I am.
No, it's literally the lyrics of one of his songs. Danny Glover, no relation, always working, no vacation.
Okay.
And I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm okay with this.
Well, I don't listen to all of Childish
Yeah,
Gambino's
no, yeah,
music.
no, I follow you.
I do listen to some of it, but I don't know it all. I just thought they were, Hollywood, and
Yeah.
it's racist of me. They're black guys. Clearly, no.
The last name is Glover. It's not a very common name.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I always thought is like they both have the name Glover. I thought they were related somehow.
I did too.
Probably
And
about
I
4 or
just
5
thought I had
generations
offhand had saw or read it, and I was like, maybe it was that. Maybe because I'm old and fuck, I read it the inverse that they're not related, and my brain goes, oh, they must be or something. But, anyways, every one of those movies in the universe, even the animated stuff, has something about it that is redeeming. Like the animated one with the heroes who survived and were put in cryo and then sent to the alien homeworld, and then at the very end they go free because they fight the big alien guy, the warlord chief.
I have not seen.
You've not seen the animated one?
Wait, you're saying Predator Alien or Alien Alien?
I don't know. I think
Xenomorph
it's a
or-
predator. No, it's
or
a
split
predator.
up?
Predators.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a predator movie, but
What-
The
obviously
xenomorphs are not going to let someone go free just
That's
because
what I was
they
asking. I
fought.
was
Well,
asking.
well,
I was
yeah,
just trying to figure out.
the difference. The predators
The
have
predators have,
sentient
uh,
intelligence, whereas xenomorphs are
and a
animal.
system of honor.
Yeah.
That's the key. Is
Yeah.
the predators have a system of honor.
And that's what I was going to get at with the Danny Glover is at the very, very end of 2 when he kills the guy with the gun and they let him free because, you've proven yourself to be a hunter.
Yeah.
And then they let him go. And then that gun, of course, is in, I think it's either in Prey or that gun was in Prey and then it was called, because of timey-wimey bullshit, the flintlock was the one that he killed. Or no, they give him the flintlock at the end of 2.
Yeah.
Because his gun is broken. And the flintlock is supposed to be in the Prey is the one that they kill the fucking alien predator.
The predator with it.
And then that is saved. Whatever. It's things like that I'm into, but
It's good continuity.
yeah. Retcon continuity because it's like, we need to throw this in because 5.5 movies later, 10 total in 2 different universes. But yeah.
When I saw that they were doing the premiere for Romulus, it's Romulus, right?
Yeah,
it's Romulus.
Yeah.
I keep wanting to call it Romulan, and that's not it.
No.
And they attached face huggers onto like RC cars and had them skittering around the entire theater. I would have stomped one. I would have involuntarily stomped one.
100%. I assure you that they probably had it written in like this shit's gonna happen. Like we're taking losses, accept it, move on.
Well, like in one of the premieres, literally, there's an announcer guy talking, like, make sure you do, and then a chest burster comes out of him, and I lost my freaking mind.
Do you know what they did for the release of Blade in California?
1, 2, or 3.
The first one.
Did they have blood sprinklers?
Yep. It was water soluble and all that, but and nobody knew. They just like, no, we're getting misted. And then when they came out, they were all covered basically in like red Kool-Aid.
That would be gross and sticky.
Well, it's not fucking actual Kool-Aid. It's just wet water or dyed water.
Some kind of.
But you don't notice it. But what happened is halfway through, somebody is like walking out to go to the bathroom, and you hear, "Holy shit!" And they're like, "Pay no attention." Like, I was like, "This is the best 30 seconds of media I've seen." And of course, this was like a.
I'm gonna have to check that out. That sounds amazing.
All right.
Okay.
We should get
So,
back
what do
to
we want
this.
to be? Do we want to be survivors or rescuers or scientists?
So, what tone do we want to? Are we going balls to the wall, or are we just trying to get from point A to point B?
Define what balls to the wall mean in this scenario.
So
Is it?
No, yeah, like when Jason ran the Warhammer one, where it was like you have to go through all the bad guys to get to the end, like effectively. Hey, we're Marines or whatever. A distress signal comes out. You go in and glass it. Any survivors, any information, and then come home.
Okay.
Or we're the survivors and we got to figure out a way to get home. You know, like.
What if we're the first contact?
Oh, that's even terrifying. Like, yeah. Like, we don't know they exist. Like,
Yeah,
in the first
that's
movie,
kind of
we
what
see
I.
a face. Like, there's no xenomorphs. We see a face hugger. We're like, I want to pet it. You
Who's
fucking
having-
don't.
Who's having sex in the shower? That's like in every
No,
single first contact scenario. They're like, we're just going to have sex over here.
I'm going to play the medic, so that means Fred gets to play the huge-titted, blonde, buxom girl that's going to be my girlfriend. So
Okay.
we're going to have sex in the shower.
Okay.
Fred,
Twice.
you don't have to play this character, so you know.
Fred's like, you
Also,
don't have to. Don't
as-
tell my girlfriend what she has to do. No.
As an aside,
Again, that's
um,
an option.
something that I only realized when I was reading the book, the RPG book, was that, almost every time people talk about have contact with the xenomorphs, there's almost no survivors.
Yeah.
So nobody knows what
Yeah.
these are.
Yeah.
The only people
Yeah,
who
the information
might
really doesn't get out.
is, according to the book, from the third movie, you have a survivor who wrote a book of his experiences, and generally it's popular, but people
Think it's
are
fiction.
divided between it's fiction. It may contain some truth, but whatever this alien is totally made up. And people are like, no, this is real, and the corporations have covered this up. So that's about as much exposure.
So like our current situation.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
That's about as much exposure as any of your characters are likely to know, unless
And they may not even have that. Yeah.
we go into like the corporate angle,
Yeah.
and then the corporate people will know what's happening, but
They
they
just don't
aren't
tell us.
obliged to tell you guys.
So I have a question real quick. So you said
Yeah.
in the books, there's only survivors from the third film.
No, it's
Yeah.
that particular survivor is the writer of the books.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He
Of the
wrote
book.
a
Yeah.
book.
Okay, okay.
one of
Because
the
if you look at
survivors from
the
the
end of
prison-
Aliens, they wind up on that prison planet,
Yeah.
And
and that pretty much wipes them out.
and for the record, Ripley survives, but she's also a clone, and she loses her memories.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. No.
That's
No.
Alien
No.
4.
Well, yeah,
So
That's Alien
one
Resurrection.
of the
But
prisoners
yeah.
from Alien 3 is one.
it was not a good movie. I agree.
Okay. I'm just trying to because there is a lot of stuff that happens in those 4 films that you're just gonna like. Okay, let's figure this out. Let's figure this out.
Let's
There's
just
nothing
play
less
ourselves, and we get isekai'd into Alien. Like, oh, damn it!
You'll be dead in like 10
That
minutes.
would be
Yeah.
interesting.
I mean,
I trust our survival
you
instinct.
might.
And the
don't.
fact that
No,
we
we-
actually have the knowledge of these things.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a face hugger. Run.
Like, I
We
think
just
collect-
never get off the we
No.
never get off the ship, and we nuke it from
Yeah.
orbit.
And if we had the capabilities, we would absolutely choose to do that. And
We
I have
would.
no doubt. We're like, oh god, isekai. We're like, yeah, everybody in this universe can go to shit. Like, fuck them. Like, my wife isn't here. Your children aren't here. I want to get home. Like, I don't care.
Let's launch the
But
missile.
that could be the fun part is we have to go here and look for what we need to get home.
Yeah.
Well, it's
It's
like
like,
it's like
can
all
we
of a
nuke
sudden
it? No.
the missile codes
Oh,
are
damn it.
actually on the planet or something,
Oh yeah.
or the codes we need to launch the
Yeah,
missile
exactly.
is on the planet. So therefore, we have to go down to
I
the
think
planet.
we have found our premise. There is a nuclear generator somewhere on the planet. It's been infested, and we are
Yeah.
now there. And the overlord of the world is like, you have just like a piece of paper. The nuclear codes are this. Go nuke it.
Yeah. We're gonna do Alien meets Starship Troopers. Because
Move your book.
Yeah. Well, either Mars, probably Marauders.
Okay.
But basically, yeah.
Mobile infantry.
Yeah.
Mobile infantry.
Okay.
I think that. I mean, there's enough here for us to kind of piecemeal. And
That's totally fine. I was trying to
accurate.
I wanted to be the pilot, but now I'm way more intrigued
Well,
to
but
be
now
myself.
Gunnar has to be the pilot.
I'm now
Literally true.
way more intrigued to be myself, but I don't know what. Would I be the kid?
Oh, that would be the
Unfortunately,
worst.
no.
I know,
You
right?
get isekai'd and you're
As
14
children?
again. You're like, this is bullshit. I'm too tired, Grandpa. That's too damn bad. That's Fred.
Yeah, I handled this one
Freddy's
here.
his normal age. We're all just like 12-year-olds.
Oh Jesus.
Okay.
I like that. I think Roughneck could work for me. Scientists also could.
Okay, so that's what we've landed on.
Okay. We are going
I mean,
as
that's
ourselves.
just an idea. I think it's a fun one.
I think it's a fantastic idea, and I
Brian
think
gets to figure out how the fuck we got there.
I think we consensus on
I
that was a
think we
really
just
good
consensus on
concept.
it.
So, oh my gosh, I now need to go watch Romulus and pee my pants. Guys, I don't do horror films very well.
I don't either. You should watch Critters.
I have.
Oh, gosh.
I have. And the best part of that entire film is when the dude puts his gun in the toilet and it extends out and he just destroys the toilet.
See, I've seen like.
That's Critters 1.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Is that the one with the
I
ball,
saw
or is that
Critters
the
2.
No, the ball is Critters 2, and
Okay.
that is terrifying to watch at 6 years old.
Yeah.
So my grandmother was not the best caretaker. I saw Poltergeist when I was 2,
All right.
and
I think-
like all sorts of scary, like fire in the sky. Oh,
Fire in the Sky.
no! You cannot get me near fire in the sky.
So I heard the story and I read the book before I watched the show, and I was a big fan of alien stuff when I was growing up, like Dreamcatcher and stuff like that. And
Screw Green
the book is so good because the book is written by him from his
perspective. Yeah.
And then you watch the movie, and it is, but it's not always from his perspective.
No, but it is
except for when he wakes up.
terrifying.
And then it is the worst first contact that I have ever witnessed to date.
Yeah.
Because him like breaking through and
Yeah.
it inspired Matrix.
Did it really?
The
Oh,
modules.
fascinating.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no.
Which
no.
totally makes sense when you realize you're like, oh, that
Yeah.
Anyways,
Now, Fire in the Sky can go screw itself.
so good. I'm getting tingles thinking about it now.
Yeah, I'm getting like back of the neck, like
Yeah.
run
Yep.
signals.
Well, I guess that means I would be company agent just because they come with divorce papers.
Honestly, go for it.
Yeah, if you want. I mean, you can take an item from
The
There's-
signature item, it
Can
can
be
be
anything.
other things, but those are.
Can I be a kid with divorce papers?
They're your parents' divorce papers, and you took them.
That could be
If they don't have
Sure.
them, it's not real.
Like,
Aren't you an orphan? Yep.
essentially the signature item is something personal to you
Yeah, it's like
that
when you
if you
say a prayer.
ever get some downtime, that reduces your stress level,
Oh, okay.
and you just look at it and go, good times.
I'm having a hard time between the Marine or the Marshal.
Okay.
I'm
They
in
could
the
be
same. I'm either Marine or medic.
I will. Are you taking scientist?
I could do scientist or roughneck.
I'll do scientist if you're okay
Sure,
with that.
that's fine with me. You
So are we
like
gonna
a
be we're gonna be
computer
ourselves
scientist?
then?
Again,
Effectively,
scientist?
yes.
More or less?
I could be a. Well, I've got multiple scientific.
Yeah, mine was
fields.
just biology.
Okay.
and
I've
stuff
got-
like that, but,
I've
You
got a
want to
few
go
fields I can
Marine
go.
and I'll go the medic?
but that makes total sense.
That'd be good.
Analysis
Okay.
right through, yeah.
So
And then
that seems
just
to
so
be it.
I understand what you guys are envisioning, what I have in mind is you want your mission to more or less be the start of Aliens, where it's your initial foray, but this time, instead of finding out what happened to the colonists, you're here to blow the place up. Is that the premise?
How
that we're
about-
going
It's
for?
more we get down and quickly realize, and they're like, yeah, no, we're just nuking it.
Yeah.
We're.
So I'm envisioning we wake up in pods. We're either clones or we're isekai, but we're ourselves.
Okay.
We make it to landfall, and in the facility is first contact, however you want to paint it out.
Right.
And it could just be, but we're going to have collective information, and that's kind of the get.
Which one is the kid? Is she in 1 or 2?
Two.
Yeah.
Alien.
See, I was thinking more like 2.
I'm fine with whatever.
Where we're like, we get down and we're about a week into
Right.
infection kind of thing.
Right.
Like where there's a moderate amount of xenomorphs, not maybe a moderate, like maybe 3 or 4, and they're making more, and we're just like, F this, I'm out.
Yeah.
And we're trying to get
Do we-
through.
Do we come across eggs? I guess that would be up to
Wait,
Brian.
possibly, yes. That's my expectation.
Again, it's
Yeah.
we're kind of we find something and we're just like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah. So we collectively we're
Bye.
like, we need to get home.
yeah.
I'm looking for motivation, and then what happens
Yeah.
happens. But- so we're there a week or two. We're just trying to figure out how to get back home, so to speak.
we're trying to figure
that-
out how to get off planet.
Yeah.
I like that.
It really is.
Yeah,
Nope. Bye.
Assume we're on like a secret alien Mars base or something.
Let him figure
Yeah,
it out.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. So it
Mars
sounds
like
it sounds like we
Ah,
get there,
yeah.
and most likely we have to figure out we're isekai, or we think about it, or we get a piece of paper, or computer says some garbage. We're on planet XY4. While we're there, we go, okay, well, we're trying to get back. That's our primary goal. And then we discover which universe we're in,
Yeah,
and then it's
Oh no.
nuke it from orbit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
That
because we know we're going to
And
nuke it from orbit regardless.
So the goal is we got to get to a ship, get
Mm-hmm.
into the big ship, and then glass it, and then that would, if we succeed, and if we don't, we have unhappy families.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, because I was just trying to figure out, like, I know you guys say isekai yourselves in there, but I'm like, but part of me is like, if you're yourselves, in my mind, there's going to be like this period of like, I don't know how any of this stuff works.
Yeah, I'm fine with that too.
And
That's fine.
Yeah, that's
I
understandable.
didn't know how much we wanted to go into all that.
Personal
And-
agenda. Get off and get home.
But you want to be like essentially put into the situation, figure out where things are going, and then the goal be to escape.
Yes, that sounds good to me.
Okay.
Okay. So I am going to be a
All right.
scientist. Oh, man. This next month, I'm going to be such a nervous freaking wreck. This entire time, I'm just going to look around every corner. I'm just like, nope, nobody, nope.
All right.
Personal agenda, get home.
Yeah, I put get off and get home.
Yes.
Different kind of thing.
Personal agenda.
I'd like to get home and then get off.
Yeah.
You have no idea how hard it is. Every time I dock in Chrono Trigger and it's like, take off, get off. And I'm like, such a bad choice of words for that.
Japanese. They didn't know.
What's the
anything.
robot say?
14 points divided by 4 attributes.
Yeah.
Yep.
And your primary can have 5, so you could do 5, 4, 4, 2, or 5, 3, 3, 2.
I'm doing 4433. Yeah, that's 14.
Right. I was like, that's math. Ah.
All right.
So you can only put 1 point in a non-career skill?
Yeah, and I think that should probably be whatever.
Key attribute is strength. So the strength,
Yeah.
that one gets.
You
it's-
can have up to 5 in that.
Yeah. And then, so some things, your strength determines your health,
Yeah.
how much damage you can take. So 5 strength means you can take 5 damage.
Okay.
You don't die at 0, for sure. There's a wounding system that we will roll on to see what happens to you. And there you can get people back up using medicine, assuming you have the supplies and stuff. Other things. So the way this works is more or less kind of like Tiny Dungeon.
Okay.
The number and so like if you maxed out your strength and then only had 1 point in a skill, you would roll a total of 6 six-sided dice, and to succeed on it you're looking to roll a single 6. And
Maybe.
and that lets you succeed at some skills, like combat, for example. When you're trying to damage an enemy, each additional success can be like more damage or have a different effect. And that's listed in the individual skills sections.
I'm going to ask a stupid question because I want to confirm it. I'm showing 12 skills. Am I wrong there? 3 per
3.
attribute? Okay.
My question is.
Yeah.
Says key attribute strength, but you got 14 points.
Yeah.
You can put a max of 5 in your key.
Yeah, that's
And
what
then
I
a
did.
max of 4 elsewhere.
Okay, for some reason I was thinking max of 1, and it wasn't.
No, yeah. The way it's phrased is it 1 point max, and then your brain is like, oh, okay. And then it goes, oh, 4. You're like, oh, no, that's not how that works.
Yeah, sorry.
It's okay. It's my.
Well, it was. I realized I thought I had all the information, and then I forgot to punctuate afterwards, and that's why. So, and I also hadn't looked at the character sheet, so I thought there were dots, sort of like in Hunter or
Like World of Darkness,
Magic,
anything.
World of
Yeah. Or
Darkness.
not magic.
Exalted, things of that
Magic
nature.
Theater.
I thought there were
Vampire.
dots to do it, and then didn't realize on the sheet, oh, there's no dots. You just put the number down. So that was confusion on my part, but I want to make it clear that there's no like point buy that costs additional points to start higher.
Okay, so our career talent goes in talents?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you pick one of the three.
Yeah, I see. I'm looking at mine, and I'm like,
I have a question. Oh, sorry. Are you done? I didn't mean to interrupt.
I mean, kind of, sort of. I might ask Hive Mind thoughts on talents.
Okay. Skills. It says up to 3 in career skills. What does that mean? Does it 3 is max?
So
Okay.
you can have up to 3 in whatever your career skill is.
Is there a max of others?
And then the rest of them, you can only have 1.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Fascinating.
So if I want to do 3 in close combat.
And then also, so you know, the Alien RPG has ways to make this like a long career mode where you guys earn experience and then you can better your skills, your stats, and get more talents.
Mm-hmm.
But we aren't going to be using that
Yeah.
for this.
1,
We can decide to, if we want to do a Alien
2,
campaign
3, 4,
later,
5,
we can do
6,
that. But
9.
All right, guys. My career talents consist of calming presence, compassion, or field surgeon. What do you guys feel would be most like me as a person?
So calming presence and I think compassion is for NPCs. Calming presence is to reduce stress.
No, he's asking
no.
which fits best to him.
Oh, for the skills?
I think field surgeon.
Okay. I'm glad someone trusts that I know how to deal with a sucking chest.
I mean, I
wound.
got a hair trigger, and you're pretty good at calming me down. So, but I've never seen you
But
do anything
that's the
medically,
scene.
so I don't know. I'm sure I know you're capable, but I think at least all of us have some form of first aid or cert training. or
Yeah.
something.
Analysis.
No, I get it.
Where do I put this whole talent over there?
But that's kind of what I'm asking.
You
And
get
Fred's just leave. Yeah, I get one.
you get 1.
you
Okay.
get one of the 3 career talents.
I'm leaning towards field surgeon.
Why
Sure.
don't you get 10 points?
You get a career talent.
So step
The
3.
Career talent is different from your skills.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
So some skills can have 0.
Yeah.
a lot
That's
will.
That's the most. Yeah, because I
Yeah.
got 3 range combat. I put 2 in close combat, though a couple of it, and
You can't.
because it's in key skills.
Yeah, he's the marshal.
Oh.
Close combat and range combat are his key skills.
Okay. Good for you.
And stamina.
And stamina.
Stamina is like how long you can run and hold your breath and all
Yeah,
that.
so I put those close combat and stamina at 2, and my range combat
A
at 3.
signature item.
As a scientist, here are my stats: 5 wits, 4 strength, 4 agility, 1 empathy, because that's who I am.
And then for your signature item, if we're going to do an isekai, I would think something close to you that
Okay.
Like my
you
wedding ring.
bring with you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or when I had it, my Mjolnir.
hmm
I'm trying to look at something that calms me.
Bag of dice. I don't know. That's me. I
That's the
think.
problem. It's like the things that I would actually calm me are the swords I own, and I'm like, yeah, I don't think I can take that.
You can take a sword.
Okay.
No, but we can make them when we get there.
Signature item.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying we can make them when we get there.
I think I put these out of order now.
Because don't you choose you said a sword, right? Yeah, you gather gear and a signature. So we could just it's presumed to have a weapon.
Scientist is inquisitive.
Yeah, but I'm trying to think of a signature item.
Oh,
Yeah. Because, like, if you have a sword that calms you, I'm like, bring
Yeah.
the sword. That's fine. I'm not going to guarantee it's going
Your
to work against the threats.
army
you
backpack?
face, but-
Yeah, I understand. But that's something really heavy to be lugging
3,
around.
4, 5, 6, 7,
So,
8, 9, 10.
Okay, scientist.
All right, I went 5 strength, 4 wits, 2 empathy, 3 agility.
Say again. 5 wits.
5 strength, 4 wits, 2 empathy, 3 agility.
you know what? I'm just going to go with my dog tags.
Understandable.
That's good.
I am also choosing Casey's dog.
Say that again.
No. There's a Reddit post
I
online.
also choose this guy's wife.
where it's like, who's
If you could bring back any one person who's been dead to have one day with them, who would it be? And this guy goes, I choose my wife.
And he-
I lost her too early. I'd love to have dinner with her and make love to her once again.
because he's
And
like,
then
my
the next
body
one-
yearns for her.
Yeah.
Like she's been dead 12
Like you
years.
never can believe, and then the next the reply is, I also choose this guy's dead wife. It's like 4,000 upvotes, 37,000 upvotes. You're like, God
It's
damn.
horrendous.
Oh no!
Wow.
All right.
Signature item.
Okay.
Choose one of the following to come up with myself. Blackmail letters. Yes.
Okay.
I get. What is $D6?
Is that a 4?
Let's see.
No, it's half. I believe it's half d6, right?
So you roll a d6, and you get that much multiplied.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Okay.
Because the $D6, I was like, is it a specific thing? Like where it's like halfy half? That's not English.
Yeah, it's like the dollar sign is on the number 4 key.
Yeah.
So it's like, is that the number 4 and you just forgot to take your hand off shift?
Oh, I'm gonna take resilient.
I may have missed some things because when
So
I
it's
was
1d6.
copying
So
this-
I only get one.
Oh,
I get one talent.
One talent of
All right,
those.
I'm gonna take resilient.
Okay.
They're all pretty good. True grit is a maybe, but I don't know how often I'm gonna try to push.
I don't know what. Any
But
of
resilient is nice. So resilient.
you're
Only the hardiest folks survive. Roll for strength every time I would suffer damage, and I can't push that roll, which does not count as any action. For every success that I roll, 1 point of damage is eliminated. If all damage is eliminated, you suffer none of it.
That's nice.
I was like, just shrugging off shit. I've been doing that my whole life. I'm doing that now. Long haul's pretty good. I can ignore all panic from a single roll, once per cinematic play, per act. So I don't know. I assume there's going to be 3 or 4 acts depending on how things go, because we're going to do cinematic play rather than campaign. But that's, I mean, to ignore panic is pretty good. But I think the idea of just being a meat tank is more me than.
And then, so you guys know, I bought 50 d6 for your stress dice.
I want you to look at my face. I am already stressed.
And I want, because some of them, the
Jeremiah's like, I've been away from my wife for
about,
3 weeks. She's going to kill me when I get home. She's been alone with those kids for so long.
I want you to know how the stress mechanic works. Basically, there's a long list of things that will give you stress. One of the things is called pushing your dice. So
Okay.
anytime you're given a test to do something and you roll the dice, you can push it once. And that means you take any dice that did not roll a success and you re-roll them.
Okay.
And it gives you a point of stress. Stress dice
Per dice or per attempt? Push attempt.
per push attempt.
Okay.
And you can do it only, except for some talents that you do it multiple times, you can only do it once per test. So if you're doing a combat, you can push it once and then that's it. For example.
I picked overkill. You don't run and hide when the going gets tough. Instead, panicking in the face of mortal danger, you can turn your fear into aggression and use it as a weapon against your enemy. You can trigger an overkill effect when you make a panic roll. The overkill talent lets you replace the effective panic results of 11 or higher by the overkill effect. If you have enemies in sight when triggering overkill, you must immediately attack your enemies, and it won't stop until you or all enemies in sight are broken. Also, all other PCs in short range of you must make an immediate panic roll.
Wonderful.
Jesus.
Joy.
Basically, you're like Fred's character would be like Hudson going, get some, get some, get some, until he dies.
Yes.
So, but what happens is when you gain stress, you roll stress dice.
Okay.
And with every roll. The key is that if you roll a 1 with any of your stress dice, that triggers a panic roll. That, for most people, usually means something bad, and it just gets worse. The more stressed you are, the higher up in the panic roll table you go, up to just fleeing and abandoning your friends and everything.
Yeah.
The
Fred
curse.
won't.
The
Fred will
curse.
just go until everyone is dead
Okay.
with overkill.
Okay.
But that's what the stress dice do. So the more stressed you are, the more likely you are to succeed. But if you roll any 1s on the stress dice, bad stuff happens.
Okay.
And so that's why I bought these, because it'll make it easier. So instead of like having you guys be like, I need you to have like your own dice cubes of 2 different colored dice, you can use whatever color.
Can we see those stress dice?
Yeah.
So we know not to pick.
These are-
Stressing me out.
They're very calming, because I was like, I want
Okay.
nice wood dice
Oh,
Oh,
yes,
nice.
yes.
Yes.
with a big giant one.
Okay,
you know,
okay.
staring you in the face. But these wood dice will more than likely look different from your usual D6s, so you don't have to worry about bringing your own.
Okay.
And
This is a D6 system?
yeah,
Yes.
so
Okay.
when you roll test for, like, you have 5 wits and
Yes.
what was
Observation.
and observation's your big skill. So you would roll that many dice together.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
That generates my dice pool.
Yes.
And then
It is truly a good day.
It's like 5 or 6s or whatever is. I don't know the number is the success.
5 or 6 is a
Something-
success?
I don't know.
It's
the exact-
just 6s.
Just 6s. Okay. So it's like Shadowrun in that 6s are.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
It's been a while since I played Shadowrun, to be fair.
the most you'll start out with is 8 dice,
Yeah.
because you can max
5
out
and
an
4.
attribute at 5 and
And
then
then
3 in your skill.
Mhm.
So you'll roll 8 dice, and then as you accumulate stress, you'll roll more dice. But then you have to make sure you don't roll 1s on the stress dice.
Okay. So I have a question for you, Brian,
Yes.
because I'm looking at this and I'm like, I need to know what this is before I say yes to it. And it is an IRC Mark 50 compression suit.
Yeah.
What is that?
I think it's armor. I was
Let
also
me
looking at it.
go-
See, I just chose.
don't know.
I just chose
it could
items.
also be a trauma suit that I use on somebody else.
Well, I have it as an option as roughneck.
Okay.
So yeah, I don't know. It's my flight suit maybe. I don't know.
I'm
Again-
looking
again,
at now.
let's-
So.
Yeah,
Find
also, I
out.
didn't get to start with a melee weapon, and I was like, I want a melee weapon.
Yeah, I don't start with any weapons either.
I do.
Well,
I can start with a weapon.
You, of course, you do. You're a Marine.
Do you get
Alright.
a melee weapon?
No.
Oh.
The compression suit is essentially an EVA suit that has its
Okay.
own air supply.
okay.
It Also, instead of strict amounts of ammo and stuff, what will happen is when you say fire a gun, you'll roll uh, roll a supply roll, and I'll look more into that, so I know exactly what you're doing. But how well you roll on the supply roll determines how much is left.
Okay.
So you might have been like, "Oh, we fought one alien," and after the combat, you roll your supply roll, and you've expended all your ammo until you find more, or you only used 1 or 2 shots, depending on the dice roll.
Okay.
And then for things like the compression suit, like you make, if like the atmosphere was somehow toxic or you had to depend on this and then you were running away, you would make a supply roll as you were running away to determine how much air you're using and how much is left in the suit.
Nice.
Okay.
So,
Do I need to roll for money now?
Yes. Question about buddy and rival.
yeah. All right. So to help facilitate role play in the system, essentially you pick someone
At the table?
that one of the other players at the table that is your buddy that you're going to get along with more, and your rival who you tolerate.
So not like Japanese rival, but American rival.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you're like, I don't know that Fred guy. He's such a weirdo. He's my rival because I don't like him as much.
Man, he sure is.
If I had to choose between us who survives,
I'll choose
Fred's
my
going
buddy.
down.
Okay.
Like, that would be in this context.
Yeah.
We all get to choose Brian as our rival.
Exactly.
His is the only pod that doesn't survive. He's just dead.
And then gather gear and signature item from redacted supply.
Yeah, it's in the book.
So,
I have 500 cash of cash.
I also rolled a 5.
Yeah.
I got 600.
What'd you get? Oh, you rolled a 6.
Yes. I want my medic to have as much money as physically possible.
I rolled a 1.
No.
Oh, no!
That
Yeah,
is the
so,
man.
Fred, I highly recommend.
Fred
that
is
the
my
rifle
rival.
Is what you take.
Fred's my...
What?
Okay, are you paying attention to what it says about
I just
items, gear? You get 2, not 1 of each. Pick 2 out of that whole list. I'm going to highly recommend that if you want a gun, pick one of the guns.
I already picked one of the guns.
Okay.
and I don't know if any. I didn't look too
You do-
closely
you do
at
stun
the
baton.
equipment,
Uh huh.
and
Oh, I didn't.
we can look at that together if
'Kay.
when you guys are ready for that part. But if you guys get the opportunity for armor, how armor works is anytime you take damage, your roll dice equal to the armor rating, and d6 is reduced at damage.
Okay.
Okay.
So aliens being naturally armored, anytime you hit
her.
them,
Yeah.
I'll be rolling their defense to see how much actual damage you do.
Okay.
Let's see. Close combat weapons, since I was looking at 'em. You can block attacks, but only from other humanoids. So you can't protect yourself. You can't use a club to fend off an alien, a xenomorph in this case.
Okay.
Okay.
There is one of the things you can do is I can't remember. It's like the blocking action, and the system basically has 2 actions. They're listed at the very back, and you get a slow and a fast, or 2 fast, and if you try to block an attack, like another human decides to try and steal your weapons because they're desperate to survive. And you defend yourself in close combat. That reduces damage and also lets you do a few things like you can disarm them or grapple them, that type of stuff. But it takes your next fast action. So when your turn comes back around, you only have a fast action left. So you won't have as many options your next turn, but you've reduced your damage and maybe made yourself more advantageous, depending on how you roll.
Okay.
Let's see. I will tell you that looking at weapons, that your starting cash is not going to get you much.
Yeah, weapons are pricey.
Oh, I'm sure.
Which is why, you don't have civilians running around with pulse rifles most of the time. They have to loot them.
May I ask what a neurovisor does? I've chosen it. It's going to be there, but I'm just curious what it does.
It's a
Neurovisor, 2 words.
Okay.
It's Google Glasses.
Let's
Yeah,
see.
I'm just curious.
Computer scientist, right?
Neurovisor is a helmet with a HUD visor that allows an operator to monitor and interface with the subconscious and dreams of the subject in stasis.
Oh, that is definitely not what I thought that was.
Yeah, same.
I actually may legit need to change that then.
Its primary thing is to make sure people in hypersleep are having good dreams.
What?
What's the M3 personal armor rating?
M3 personal armor.
That's that's armor.
I know it's armor, but I need the rating.
Ah. I'm also going to pick Fred as my rifle, and I'm going to steal his armor.
Let's see. Armor rating is 6.
Ooh. That's nice.
It also has a built-in comm unit.
And the pulse rifle, where do I need the bonus damage and range? I'm not sure where to get that.
Let me get the pulse rifle up for you. Let's see.
So I will explain my person real quick. I am Jeremiah. I am a scientist. My talent is analysis. So I'm actually really good at analysis, which means I can roll for observation to gain insight regarding strange and alien artifacts or creatures that I encounter, and get a chance to study for at least 1 turn. For every roll, you get to ask the GM one of the questions below.
Yeah. I
Um,
just read
it's
those.
essentially recall knowledge on creatures and stuff.
Effectively, yeah.
Yeah. A successful analyze roll also reduces the stress level of all other PCs within short range by 1. However, if I fail, I increase your stress by 1.
So it's the M41A pulse rifle. So I know. Okay. So it's going to give you a +1 bonus. It does 2 damage. It has long range.
So damage of 2, do I roll 2 dice then?
No,
No, you're going
it'll
to...
just do that damage if you.
Yeah, so you
for
roll
each hit.
agility and then range combat, and then for every success, you get to deal 2 damage.
Okay.
Which isn't bad.
No.
Question about what a Seegson PDAT is,
I think that's a weapon.
or the Seegson System Diagnostic Device, or Personal Data Transmitter.
Yeah, never mind. Personal data, that's probably like a BlackBerry or something.
That's my thought. I'm just trying to figure out what it is.
You should do the motion tracker.
I have
what
that.
were they?
there.
It was the second item I chose.
The PDAT.
Yeah, let's
and,
start with the PDAT.
Diagnostic.
Let's go with the PDAT and then the System Diagnostic.
Okay. The PDAT is a personal data tablet. Can be synced with mapping devices, PTTs, and helmet cameras. Coordinate a team on the go.
Okay.
Very useful.
Diagnostic device?
is used to troubleshoot computers and mechanical systems aboard a space station or starship.
Okay, and then what's the personal data transmitter?
Let me go back to that one.
Sorry.
It's fine. This gives +2 to contact checks.
Okay.
So, and that's 2 more dice that aren't stress dice.
What gun did you get?
Okay.
M41 and
So
pulse
that's
rifle.
what field surgeon does to me is gives me a +2 to fix someone that's broken.
Nice.
And then
I'm
what
at
was
a
the other
5.
one?
That's all 3.
5 base and 2 heavy machinery to fix and to repair heavy machinery.
Nice.
Okay, so taking off of Jeremiah's cue, I guess, I will be Casey and I am a medic. My medical aid and observation are my 2 highest.
I'm taking the beat at.
Yeah, that's fine.
I have mobility in range combat, close combat, stamina.
Just trying to get a melee weapon.
So,
I have a choice of a Watsumi DV303 bolt gun, and I'm like, if somebody has the option for a melee weapon, I'll trade.
I don't have a weapon even on my list.
Oh, you're the medic, huh?
I got medic.
So
I have a personal med kit and a compression suit.
nice.
Neil
And field surgeon does what again?
allows him to heal.
I get a +2 to keep you from dying.
Good. I'm okay with
Experimental
that.
X drugs.
I saw that and I'm like, that is so
Yeah.
tempting. Just because I think it would be funny as hell.
So Naprolein.
Oh, I'm using the X drugs. What do they do? I have no idea.
Yes, I think that's the point.
I'll tell you.
So what'd you do? Take the surgical kit and then
Personal med kit and the compression suit.
nice.
I didn't mention my signature item. My signature item is my wedding ring.
So
Yeah.
I will probably be buying a surgical kit.
Okay.
And if I can afford it, a pistol.
I imagine I'd be able to
And then so
fashion a knife or something, but
you know, for a melee weapon, the only one you can't afford is the cutting torch.
I get that. Oh, that's a melee weapon.
That's a melee.
Well, that's on
weapon.
my list. Is that just
Yeah.
like a acetylene torch where I could do fire damage?
So
That's a melee weapon? Holy crap,
it's a
man.
melee weapon.
Effectively,
That's
yeah.
Yeah, I was.
Has more uses than just melee, but
So, and I'll need to look at. It has the armor piercing trait, so I think it'll bypass like armor and stuff. It has a power supply, so you can run out of stuff for it. And then when used for as a tool, you get +2 modification to heavy machinery rolls.
All right. Well, I mean
Take that.
made the
Yeah.
decision for me.
Yeah, right?
yeah.
And then stash of hard liquor. I'm bringing the party to us, guys. Only because I know with my acetylene torch, I can let that shit on fire.
I'm just gonna be like.
Have you
disappointed.
ever seen the meme? Well, the comic. It's got a sister of battle, and the first panel is this guy. Half his face is turning mutant. She's got a bottle of alcohol that she's chugging. She walks up to the guy and dumps the alcohol in his mutating face and says, "By the Emperor be healed." The last panel is her holding her flamer up like this and blowing this shit in
Cauterizing
him.
it. Jesus.
No, blowing it a get roasted mutant.
Oh, nice.
Like, what the
Yeah, so I'm
shit?
taking stash of hard liquor because it makes in my brain I'm bringing my homemade mead with me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways, I'm playing myself, Anthony, and I'm going to be the roughneck. Construction shit like that. 5 in strength, 4 in wits, 2 in empathy, 3 in agility. Which probably not because I'm all broken. But I chose a pretty even spread: 2 in machinery, 2 in close combat, and 2 in stamina. The objects that I chose were the cutting torch, of course, and the stash of alcohol, which I just said. My signature item, which I'm not currently wearing because I wore it to an event and I have it currently hanging up, is going to be my Hammer of Mjolnir, which is a religious relic. I would have my ring, but me and my wife buy a new wedding ring every 2 or 3 years, just so my daughter can have something when she turns 18, like a whole necklace of
that's
rings.
valid.
So I'm not like beholden to it.
That's valid.
So I chose resilient, which is great because they wouldn't fucking let me have armor. So anytime I were to take damage, I roll, and then for each point of damage, I roll a d6, and if I get a 6, I don't take that damage.
Nice.
So I was like, yeah, I've just been bing, 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 Superman that shit. Yeah.
It just put its second mouth through your head. I'm fine.
Tis a flesh wound. No, it's not. I can see your arm. Get over here. Let me bite you.
I'll put your bloody kneecaps off, you
will.
chicken.
So he's not here, but Gunnar will be playing the pilot, whether he likes it or not.
Yeah,
He's probably
he's
in
playing.
the air right now.
probably. But yeah, if he's playing, yep, he's the pilot.
I hope he plays.
I do too.
He has also never seen any of the films, anything.
And I think that's great.
Amazing.
And I think
What's
he
that?
could play
Just shoot it.
Here's the thing: he's not a kid, but I think
No.
if he wanted to, because he's the most agile of the group, he could play the kid.
Yeah.
And I think
I think he's the youngest of the group.
He's
too.
the
by
youngest.
a huge
You
margin.
think he's the youngest?
He's the oldest.
Well,
same
Your
age as
daughter could be his mother.
No.
No,
I've been-
my
Says it.
youngest daughter's the same age as him.
I know. It's just funny to
I
say.
mean-
It's funny to say.
Depending
but-
on science,
Yeah.
maybe. But
Okay, so aside from the 600 credits I've got, I done?
Go ahead.
I'm playing myself as a colonial marine.
Which is the closest thing we've got to being a soldier.
yeah.
Like I said at the beginning, I could pull that off too.
Yes. You could probably pull it off better than me because I haven't ran 2 mile in
Well, I
14
mean,
years.
so
I haven't either, Fred.
But that's why.
Well,
that's why
not
you have
14.
overkill, not
so,
past
but
the limit.
Here's what I'm saying: like, we still have time. If Fred wanted to do that, be the other thing,
What other did you want to be?
the medic.
No, I was
No, I was the one saying medic
yeah.
or colonial
Or
marine.
no, that's I'm sorry. If
pilot or something.
Casey wanted to be the marine, then you could be the officer. Oh no, that you wait. What the hell does the marine have for their primary?
Strength.
Strength.
Yeah, I mean,
And
the,
I'm going to be honest, strength
the
is
officer would
probably
be range
not
combat,
my...
command and manipulation, but your key attribute is empathy.
You guys know me. I have no empathy.
Yeah.
That's not.
Yeah, that's why mine's a 1.
Mine's a 4.
Of all the times you play me, what's her name gets killed, I go back into the train car and start eating.
Oh, that's actually really good shit.
That's probably the best thing for me. It's like, this is really important information that he should be sharing with the rest of the group. And
Well, you
his
gotta-
answer, I'm going to go have breakfast.
We gotta understand, she's also from the Nile too, so I figured she's gonna be back in a couple of weeks anyways.
This is from our.
Does your
Torque
character know
campaign,
that?
I
everyone.
thought
Oh, yes,
that they
you're
do.
Nile. So, yes, he knows. There's a clone of her somewhere. An actual clone, not one of these multiple weird clones that just keep showing up everywhere.
And so you chose overkill, right?
Correct.
Then what is your skill? How is your skills?
Close combat 2, stamina 2, observation 1, survival 1, mobility 1, range combat 3.
Okay. What's the word I'm looking for, guys? I have no idea. No skills.
Array?
Spread works.
Array?
Arrayed works. Distributed.
Oh,
That's the word I was looking for.
I gave you what you wanted, right?
Yeah. I was trying to figure out why I'm being stupid.
Oh. Well, I figured I'm being stupid since I've been out.
Because you're the
before.
scientist. It's your job to be stupid. I want to pet that.
Also,
Can I
Tom,
lick
you
it?
Gave me an
No.
orange paper for nothing.
No. It's
that-
the end.
That's
Oh.
the end.
They
We all got one.
Oh,
They
okay.
divided each of the copies by. putting
Oh,
That's
fair
the
enough.
collation.
I was worried. I was like, is he? Is that? I got.
It's
fucked?
scratch paper.
I
No, it's
was like, I don't think it's gonna be that much to just bind these, because when I
Valid.
did it years ago, I'm like, I've only done one at a time. So
Yeah.
I'm like, it's not that expensive. And I was looking at today, this morning, and to set up a print job at Staples, and I'm like, oh, that's $50.
Oh my dear goody aunt.
Wow.
For per?
I think total
they're
because of-
Oh.
they're essentially like 20-page booklets.
Oh, okay.
And
That's
it's
valid.
it was only like, you know, $10 for one, but I'm like, I'm making 5 copies.
Okay, yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
valid.
My signature items are a picture of my kids.
Okay.
That's a fair
That's
fair one.
I like it.
How, is it like in a locket? Is it like in like a,
Yeah,
like a
he's
little
wearing a heart
clasp?
locket.
No, it's actually my wallet.
No, it's probably a keychain.
I mean, that would make sense.
I like that.
Full on
Keychain.
pocket watch. Click open. Yes. Click back.
And
It would have been my watch, but Casey broke it.
and I'm also wearing. I got the personnel armor, the
Nice.
M3 personnel armor, and the pulse rifle.
We're all like, Fred's old. Let's put him in top. We find one piece of armor, and instead of giving it to me, I'm like, just please survive, live, damn it.
That's what I'm here for.
Okay, so I don't know.
Now the important question:
how,
who's everybody's rival and buddy?
Fred's my rival. I wasn't kidding. I wrote it down.
That's funny. I put you as my rival.
Yeah, good. Yeah.
All right. Well, all right. I'm gonna do Gunner or Jeremiah for my
Rival?
I mean, if you want.
I'm fine, bud.
So I was gonna do Buddy, but that's fine. Say high or low.
Low.
No, it's 6. So my buddy's gonna be. I'm gonna protect him,
Okay.
and then high or low for Casey. Is it GUN and AR for Gunner? Or
Yes. AR.
ER? Okay, and then high or low for my rival.
Let's go high.
I rolled a 6, so that makes Jeremiah my rival.
Casey's
I
my
love it.
buddy.
Okay. You know what? I will take Gunner as my buddy if he plays. If not, it'll be Fred.
Oh yeah, huh? And then you want me as your rival?
Yeah.
You want to show off?
Because you and I can really get into it.
Oh yeah, it's in the most lighthearted way we can rub each other wrong, but it's
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's very light-hearted rubbing that we do.
I was like, no. We did talk about
No,
the shower
yeah,
scene
it's not.
earlier.
It's
might-
not us yelling across tables at each other. Not in any way, shape, or form.
He might have meant ribbing instead of rubbing.
Oh, ribbing is worse.
Ribbing.
But, you know.
listen, you rib, I rub, whatever. Ribbed for my pleasure. What?
Yeah, I was about to say. How best do we go about buying things?
So, you can tell me broad categories of things you're interested in. And I can tell you that based on some of the costs I'm seeing, weapon-wise, there are pistols you can afford.
I don't care about weapons. How much does a personal data transmitter cost?
Let me go find it.
And knife is the only thing I can really think I need.
A knife is going to be 50 credits.
And that's about all I can afford.
Nice.
You can get a stun baton for 80.
He's too poor for that.
Could you? Yeah.
And then,
What's the difference
Do I-
between the cut and stun? Does the stun baton not have charges?
the stun baton has charges. The difference between the stun baton and the knife is that the stun baton gives you +1 to your roll. So 1 additional die. Only does 1 damage per success, where the knife never runs out but doesn't modify your roll. And it gives you 2 damage per success.
And can melt with the blood.
So what's the bonus? It's close range, I bet, and the bonus is 1.
But I'm just more likely
knife?
to grab a knife.
No bonus, and
Uh,
it does 1 damage. No, 2 damage.
For a knife,
Yeah.
a knife would be no bonus, 2 damage, and the range is engaged.
For engaged.
Melee.
Yeah, you got to be
Melee,
Basically, you're
effectively.
sharing a square.
Means you
Yeah,
can't have
yes.
divorce papers on you.
Because I'll go through ranges later.
Oh,
you
that's
know,
fine. I was just trying to figure out so I can write it down.
Yeah.
And what can I get for 50 credits?
Probably food and water.
a second knife. That's what I know for sure. All right.
Oh, do we need food and water? I
yeah.
guess maybe I'll keep
One
mean,
of the options I had
technically,
was
yes.
hydration.
Air,
Like,
power, food,
depending
water.
on how, if we're trying to do this in one session, I won't worry about food
Okay.
and water. You'll probably die to aliens
we might
before that.
we
I
might
mean,
be doing this 3 or 4
probably
sessions.
2 sessions.
Let's
At least.
see.
I'd plan on 2. And I will be right
2
back.
sessions. And even with 2 sessions, I don't think we're going to do it. Get you guys locked in the survival starvation
Well,
situation.
it's very convenient for the diabetic.
Yes.
Let's see.
Is that what the experimental X medicine is? It's just
insulin. How much are these insulins?
Oh, that's bullshit.
Have you seen that?
500 each? Yeah.
This I love that skit.
Is
as
there
horrible as it is.
what's the lowest cost of armor?
You're killing me.
Something that gives you
I'm
I
still
know, I know.
asking about the personal data transfer.
Well, we'll get there. Because I'm still looking for
No, you're
that,
good.
but armor, I
yeah,
know.
that's valid. I'm writing stuff down that you guys are mentioning. Like, oh, I may want that. So
Let's see.
I'm not.
So, things
off
that
foot.
will give you an armor rating, the lowest is going to be 5,000. No,
Jeez.
1,200.
Good
1,200.
night.
Say again.
1,200 is the
1,200.
cheapest. And
So,
that's
no armor.
the armor that our Colonial Marine is wearing.
My goodness.
So
Well, good thing I took
get
my-
desperate, I can sell my armor.
I'll give you 500 for it right now.
No,
What good is money when you're dead?
you're right.
And then I found out that armor piercing halves the armor rating. So an
That's-
armor piercing attack against
Fred.
Fred with his 6 armor,
has
he'd
3.
only roll 3 dice.
Wow.
Oh, that's not bad.
And then some things, apparently, some weapons say armor doubled because they're resistant. They don't do well against armor targets.
Ooh.
So he would roll 12 dice against those attacks.
Wow.
But I'm not sure which ones those are. Alright, and then your question was on like a comm unit?
Personal data transmitter.
Personal data transmitter. There we
The phone.
go.
No.
Let's see, those cost 100. And alright, so they're the same thing the colonists had that you were implanted with, that in Aliens, to track where all the colonists were with the bodies.
So you ping on a thing.
Yeah,
So like a subdermal transmitter then?
yeah.
Okay.
It can be surgically implanted, built into a pressure suit, or worn as an accessory.
Okay. How much is a Siegson system diagnostic device?
300.
Okay. Did we get to weapons beyond knife?
We have done a few weapons.
It depends on if you want melee or ranged.
I'd like a ranged.
Okay.
Alright.
Range has not yet been
Yeah,
discussed.
there's a shotgun. There's a bolt action.
There's a few. Let me look at the. It also depends on what kind of weapons you want.
Slugs, energy.
Heavy weapons. Let's
Not
see.
looking for heavy.
Okay.
Something like a shotgun or
Yeah, they got
Let's
a pump
see.
action.
We got a pump action shotgun for 500. There's the harpoon grappling gun,
For how much?
300.
Okay.
It looks like that one's made as a one-shot way in case you let go of your ship or
Okay.
space station while you're out. This is your one chance to grapple back in. But you can use it as in combat that way. Your next affordable options are going to be pistols.
yeah.
How much are pistols?
The most expensive is 400. You got two versions of that. You got the EVA pistol, and you have the bolt gun. Bolt gun does more damage, but has a shorter range.
Okay, so hold on. Let's go with EVA pistol, bonus damage, and then range.
The EVA pistol gives a +1 bonus.
Okay.
Does 1 damage and medium range. Also has armor piercing.
And how much is that?
400.
Okay. Bolt gun.
The bolt gun gives no bonus, 3 damage, and short range.
Okay. Any AP?
It's armor piercing and single shot.
Okay. And how much is that?
400 as well.
Okay.
The single shot means that must be reloaded using a slow action.
Okay.
So you can only fire it every other turn, basically.
Okay.
That's fine for me.
Got a single bullet? Oh, the bolt gun. Okay, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. It says firing bolts like a single round shot.
Yeah, like a magnet or a rail gun.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
That's not the word I meant, but you know.
I followed you. Flintlock.
Yeah, but like in Starfinder, the Magtar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Next set of pistols. Pistolas.
Let's see. For players cheaper, the M4A3 service pistol at 200 and the Magnum 357 Magnum revolver.
Hold on. 357 Magnum.
Yeah.
Okay. Pistol service. Can't spell service.
Should we build Gunner for him?
I'm gonna ask him, and then we can potentially build him. Okay. Service gun. Bonus damage range.
+2 bonus, 1 damage, medium range.
Okay. And how much does that cost?
200.
200. Any weird thingies with it?
Nope.
Okay. Magnum.
Magnum gives +1 bonus, 2 damage, medium range.
Any weird reloads?
Nope.
And cost?
300.
Okay. Next set of guns.
That's it for the pistols.
Pistolas. Okay. Okay, that's not bad. These EVA suits that they have, anything like what else is like that, or is that the only thing? These compression suits.
There are other suits and armor, but you can't afford any of them.
Okay,
for starting stuff.
so the compression suits are outside range. Okay.
Yeah, the Mark 50 compression suit is 15,000.
Oh, okay.
The next cheapest after the Colonial Marine armor, the M3 personnel armor, is the Weyland-Yutani ape suit, which is 5,000.
The only way we're gonna get that is if we find one.
Yeah, we might find some.
Okay. Anything to boost science gear?
What kind of science stuff? So I know what skill are you looking for?
Observation, most likely.
Okay.
I was also wondering, do they sell ammo?
Ammo. It'll be kind of up to me as the GM, but because it's random based on what you roll for your supply roll for how much ammo you use. And I'll have to relook at the rules because
Okay,
right now I
I'm
can't remember. But there isn't like, if I get the sense that you guys are going to die without more ammo, I'll be like, oh, look, you happen to find more ammo type of thing.
Okay. So what I was wondering, I
Yeah.
gotta get going.
Okay. You can't buy anything anyway, so it's fine.
That's what,
Yeah.
that's what I figured.
Have a good night, Fred. Don't die.
See ya, Fred.
Let's see. Let's see. First thing I found that boosts observation are binoculars.
Okay.
You can use that to scout at things at long range.
How much are those?
100.
Binoculars?
And then.
Hold on. Binoculars. +2 to observation, you said?
At long range, yeah.
And 100
And then
credits.
Indirectly, a flashlight will improve your observation. Some areas may be darkened, and you'll get -2 to observation rolls in them.
Okay. How much is a flashlight?
45.
Oh, that's not 45%.
Nope.
Is it like a mag torch? Nope. Is it like a mag light, or is it like a wrist mounted thing?
It's a high beam flashlight. Doesn't say either way.
Okay.
Like, if you're looking more civilian style, I imagine it'll be carried, but it's also easy to strap on and
Spend
tape
extra
something
money and
on.
have it put on your gun.
My thought was just get a helmet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
Let's see.
+2.
I probably want to get a med kit or a surgeon kit so that I can help others.
Okay. Personal medkit gives a +2 to medical aid rolls. And it's used. It's $50 per use.
Ooh.
So
Because
you
I
use,
have one.
and you use, and you use them as you go.
Okay.
The surgical kit goes from 25 to 200. Let me see what that's doing. Okay, I don't know. Maybe it's just the quality of the surgical kit. Like a base one will be 25, and then you can use the knives in it as a weapon. And then it gives +1 to medical aid rolls to prevent a fatal critical injury.
Nice.
So, in general, when you go down to 0, you're going to be what's called broken. And that'll be the first roll you can make to restore health that way.
Okay, I will get a surgical kit.
I played the Firefly Serenity one, and I made a doctor, like Dr. Tam, where he had a medical bag, and he had his whole weapons thing was knife throwing, and so he just had scalpels in his bag. So, because you
Ironically,
have,
I made the exact same.
I mean, it's
know.
useful.
Yeah, it's so useful. Well, because he's, believe it, with the talents is one of the few that you can get like D12 plus 4 in the.
I mean, I'll spend 50 credits on it.
I've only spent 45 so far, but I've got a flashlight.
I'll probably get the Magnum 357.
I have the stats. Do you want those?
Huh?
I wrote them down. Do you want
Yeah.
those now? Okay, a Magnum 357 is going to give you +1 bonus, +2 damage, It's medium range and it costs 300 credits.
And then the drugs available are pretty cheap. Your Never Sleep pills are $2 each.
Oh,
Okay.
And each dose increases your stress, but you don't have to sleep for the next day. And it gives you, basically, you're so buzzed that if you do find some safety, you can't relieve stress.
okay.
But you don't have to worry about having to sleep through an alien attack.
Did it break weird?
It's got crud on it.
The other one is Nap Relieve. That gets rid of all of your stress. And that's $20 a dose. However, if you take more than one per day, you get a cumulative -1 to all agility-based skill rolls.
Okay.
And then you got your recreational drugs for any of you into those. That ranges from your regular stuff like $5 for a pack of smokes, all the way up to 60,000 for a kilo of benzoyliconium.
Space crack.
Yeah, I can't say it.
Cyclobendoprozide.
Yeah, I'm like,
The-
I thought it was gonna be easier to say. I'm like, I kept
It's a
adding
yeah, it's a neurotropic.
things. I don't know what it is. And then the experimental drugs. They don't tell me what they do. So those are
What's the
They're-
cost point?
their cost is varied.
Okay.
The idea, the suggestion for the things they can do is they might increase your strength, endurance, but you might start suffering hallucinations, seizures, psychosis, or have a stroke.
Oh, valid.
And is, according to this, often given to colonial marines for testing.
It's understandable.
How much?
Is
It says it varies. Like a lot, I imagine that depending on what it does and what we decide it does, like it may be really expensive because it's hard to come by and has a really good effect when it's working well. But they leave that up entirely up to us to figure it out.
Okay.
They didn't give any example. Just that the bonuses are good, but
Penalties
their
can be-
effects are
Side effects.
bad.
Side effects may include death.
Let's see.
Awesome.
what do they call this drug? What do they call this illness? The Ira Madness, sir.
And then beer and hard liquor do stuff.
Of course.
Um,
Beer and hard liquor do stuff.
Do they?
so hard liquor takes your stress down by 1, but also gives you -1 to all your wits-based skills per glass.
Oh,
Per what?
Per glass of hard liquor. So
Oh, okay. So per drink. All right.
So you get 5 drinks into your scientist, and
He's
his
dead.
5 wits go down to 0. And then he has whatever rolls to make for that. But you took his stress down by 5.
Cool.
And then,
Well, I'm gonna grab 5 Naprolev for stuff like that.
Okay.
Then
beer does the same thing. It's just cheaper. It's only $4 a beer instead of $10 to $500 a bottle.
okay, so quantify an amount
As a stash.
as stash.
Like,
Because everything else like D6. Mine just says
He's
stash
got a-
of hard
He's
liquor.
got a barrel. He just rolls it around.
I'm a dwarf. Just it's on my back with a. It's what fuels my plasma torch.
I'm like, I just think of you as Gara with just
Yep.
giant bottle
With
of
my Sandor
ale
gourd.
in there or something. But yeah,
I'm glad you called me Gara. That's my wife's favorite character of all time.
Gara of the funk.
Next week, or whenever we play again, I'm gonna come with a tattoo of the love on my head. Be like, I'm really into character.
but I think it'll just be like one bottle.
That's fine.
Of a really nice stuff.
Yeah. Well, I was like, if it's one of the bottles I have at home, that's. I mean, not that all of you drink, but the 6 of us could have at least 2 cups.
It's a lot.
It's quite. Casey's seen my. I make gallons at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it. Question for you: is there a way I can get like a helmet with a flashlight and like maybe like a visor that I can like inspect things?
I can roll dice to jerry rig. That's literally one of the things that I can do.
Yeah, but like I'm going into this not necessarily knowing what you have. That's my.
Yeah, that's kind of the
That's
thing.
my thought here. I'm trying to go in.
Because they
Well, I mean-
do have stuff, but
A lot of
I
price range.
think that it's like some of that stuff they don't spell out. So I
Okay,
think
yeah.
that you can just have that.
But also, we're going to be at a place where we can look and
Yeah.
see what's there, and that
Yeah.
might have
Oh.
something fun for Brian to be like, oh,
Yeah,
you
Brian
happen to come
can
across
build
something, yeah.
Okay.
Can build this.
But I want to make
Because I'm also thinking like Fire in the Sky style. We just wake up naked in a pot. Maybe not naked, but you know what I mean. Like we're clones. Maybe that's the twist. We figure out that we're actually clones, or something. I don't know. But
And how the hell they got our memories? Do we want to know?
no, it's fucking neuro bullshit. Stop it, scientist.
Not my fault.
He's like, good news, everybody. We're like, no.
It is the box of possibilities. Oh, man.
Oh,
Now it is my turn to worship the box.
Let me
Bender in space doing the Konami code to God.
look up the.
Actually, he did binary, but you know what I mean.
Let's see.
I haven't watched any of the new episodes.
yeah.
I've been. It went off air because it ended, and
Yeah.
then they brought it back, and I haven't watched it.
They've just released a whole bunch of new episodes.
I think is the last episode the one where him and Leela get together in time, and then he reverses it or something.
I believe so.
That's the last one I've seen. I've seen like 10-second clips on TikTok and shit, but
I also want to see the new episodes of King of the Hill.
Yeah.
they're good. They're. I don't subscribe to the wokeism aspect, but they are a little woke, but they're not bad. They aren't King of the Hill, but they are. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Yeah.
Like you can tell the writers have shifted the tempo a little, but
Yeah.
it's not offensive to me at all. Not that I'm their demographic as far as like,
Well, I just finished watching Foundation.
what the fuck? Are you in my head?
Last
I just
episode-
watched the first season of Foundation.
That last episode, holy freaking
I have not
crap.
gotten into season 2 or 3.
I'm
yet.
not mentioning anything, but
No,
like,
I've seen her, the robot. I've seen
Deb
her,
Rousseau?
the end. I've seen like that's what made me watch Foundation.
okay.
Because I saw her contemplating. I was like, I've read the books. This is a little different.
Yeah. Like they have made some they've made some pacing changes.
Sure.
Because you don't know the existence of the second Foundation until the third book.
Right.
but you know it's existing the entire
Well,
time.
and it's like I'm
Okay.
4 episodes in of season 1. I finished it, but for like 4 episodes of season 1, you're immediately
Yeah, you immediately know what's going
they're
on.
off.
You're like,
They're off
"That's
planet.
weird."
They're on the
Okay.
ship. They're on their way to the Foundation,
Yeah.
and
So, as for, like, you were asking, like, a helmet with the camera.
Yeah, like I'm not looking for armor. I'm looking for stuff for like a scientist would necessarily have.
Right.
Especially a Wu-Tang Clan is almost what came out of my mouth.
Wu-Tang Clan
A
scientist.
Wu-Tang Clan scientist.
hey, that should be
Waylon
your
Yutani.
signature item.
So, looking around, I couldn't find anything like I know things reference it. So the only thing I have for reference of remembering anytime someone's had like a camera mounted to them were the Marines.
We're the Marines, yeah.
Oh yeah.
But I'm like, they have the small cameras.
Yeah.
It's pretty easy to mount it.
Yeah.
To just have extra ones in my mind because they didn't look
And
very big.
I have a lot of money I'm not going to use on anything else. I was just like, could I put like a flashlight, the binoculars, and a helmet, and like a digital video camera, and just pay like 10% more of all those?
Yeah, that'd be fun. Yeah.
That's fine with me. Okay.
Yeah, I did exactly that. I just did high beam flashlight, and then I just put parentheses headlamp, because as a roughneck, it made
You
sense.
would,
I
you
would
have
totally
one. You
have to have
definitely
my
have a
hands-free
hands-free
yeah.
version. Yeah.
Yeah.
It just made sense. And then I did die. I was like, ugh, I got an extra 15 credits. I'll just erase that because I hate weird numbers. I still have 400.
I mean, I still have 100.
I thought you
And-
spent 100 on napper leaves.
That's what put me down to 100.
Oh, nice.
I wouldn't have.
Do you
any-
want to have? My thought was getting 50 doses of Never Sleep.
Yeah.
Have you've seen Meet the Robinsons,
okay.
right? She's like,
How many credits for a cyanide pill? Just in case. Who's my
That's
rival?
a good one.
Yeah.
just like, I made my caffeine patch. Pop, 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 pop. There's no side effects. Ah, what we were talking about?
I haven't slept for 3 days.
Like, it's funny to me because I'm like an official like government cyanide pill. I feel like it's hard to get a hold of, but you as a roughneck, I'm just like, you just go down to the hardware store in the rat killing section and grab one of them.
It's called
suckers.
Eversleep.
So I'm like, for you, we'll say like $10 to go get cyanide, your effective cyanide pill.
I'd say I've got one in my surgical kit.
Okay. I think we've kind of got everything.
I think we're set.
Just need to check to see if Gunnar will be able to play because his
Yeah.
flight schedule's a little weird right now.
Yeah.
If you haven't been paying attention, one of our players, Gunnar, has decided to become a pilot and is out doing flights right now for his training. Almost got his license. He's going to get a dirty mustache to get his picture on. That's the rule. All pilots have to have a really dirty mustache.
I mean, they don't have to be dirty. The rule is just a porny one, but yeah.
All right.
I assume that it only looks dirty because of all the alcohol.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I'd say it's a good spot to close out.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to work on that adventure. Oh, last thing, because we talked about ranges. How range is determined is basically how is that if you are in one room and there's a hallway and then another room, and you guys are like aliens are coming through this room, they are 2 zones away, so they'd be in long range.
Oh.
When they're at the doorway, when they break out into the hall, now they're in short range. And then when they're in
The same zone.
Same zone as you.
You're
Now
engaged.
you're engaged.
Oh.
So where's medium?
That's so short is medium. There's no medium.
There is a medium, but
Oh, there is.
yeah, it goes
It's
up
between
to
long and-
but it's It's how many zones away you are, and so, like, if you're, and it's all kind of abstracted, but like, if you're outside and you see a bunch of little crawling aliens, you can fire at them at long range, and then they would get progressively closer or maybe hide.
Okay.
So it's pretty abstracted that way, but that's how they would do it for the map.
Okay.
Be like, essentially each zone away is one more range.
Okay.
So
It's not bad. It's terrifying, but not bad.
yeah,
So at the doorway to our room, that's short range. The hallway itself would be medium,
Yeah. Yeah.
and the other room is long.
Okay.
and I'm also like, I know it's like that, but I'm also like, I can't remember if there's a difference between you being in the same room might be short range, and then when they make a melee attack, then you're
Then it's engaged.
And I think
And
that
I
might
think
be
that's probably more
Yeah.
accurate.
so.
No. I don't like it.
Oh, if Gunner's playing, this is going to be awesome.
Yeah, this is gonna be terrifying. Go ahead and kick us out.
All right, thanks for joining
Okay.
us, everyone, for a night of trivia and learning about a brand new system. I will come up with everything, and we'll have a fun, spooky adventure to kick off October. Spooktober is coming. Hope you guys will join us, and hope you have a great night. Visit the fellow shop before the aliens burst out of your chest, everyone. Okay? Have fun. Is that? No, it's not the red button.
No, it's not the red button. It's the far.
Nope. That's. Go away. Help. I'm opening menus.